Hi everyone, I'm Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot, and welcome to a timeless reading. This is not sign specific, this is not time specific, this is a general reading, guys, meaning it's not going to resonate with every individual soul out there. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and always, as always, guys, utilize your own intuition. If you are new to the channel and you feel guided, go ahead and hit that subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell twice so that you can be notified of all future updates. Like I said, guys, this is a general reading, so we'll see what messages come and play. Sometimes I'll have messages in regards to love or life purpose, or this could be career too, but it's a general reading. We'll see what kind of messages come out. This isn't very specific. And we'll see how things go. All right, calling in our guides, our ascendant masters, and our ancestors as to what messages that we need to hear for this reading. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? Card flew out already. It's so weird not doing the weeklies right now. I'm taking some time for myself with this move, so I've just been packing and so forth, but I'm so used to having a schedule, and it's been a little bit crazy. It's been a little crazy not having a schedule, but the timelesses are fun because I can kind of just do my own pace, and you guys can we can still feel connected, like I said. All right, guys, so here we go. We are starting with a 6, not for you. TikTok and imagine. Not for you. TikTok. Imagine. Look at these cards. Let me pull them back a little bit. I feel for many of you, if you were going through some kind of change or had an expectation and it got blocked, if it felt like, you thought a situation was going to pan out the way you wanted to, you felt like a time crunch was happening and things didn't line up how you expected, they're reminding you here, Spirit's reminding you here that sometimes when something's not ready for you, there's a lesson to be learned here, okay? This is a time to not hold on to some of the things that we may feel like we didn't get. This is about being grateful and for utilizing the time that we have on this waiting period, because I do feel like a lot of you are waiting. There's this feeling of waiting energy. With Imagine, I think it's about really pulling in, they're really pointing out the moon here to me, and the moon's all about not having, illusions and so forth, not having clarity, right? I feel like many of you feel like you're reaching out there for the sky, trying to get some answers, pulling up or being creative as to how you can meet your goal. And I feel that the thing is sometimes we get attached to our goal, right? It's like it has to be done a certain way. And I feel that sometimes when those blocks come in hand, sometimes it's really all about just utilizing your imagination and your creativity about knowing the goal is going to be there, rather than trying to force something to go a way that makes you feel comfortable, right? Sometimes we have to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. All right, so let's see what's on Not For You. I'm using the Tarot de la Nuit French cards. Okay. And I'll use the Morgan Greer for clarification. So let's see what's on Not For You. Oh, we had some jumpers already. Here we go. Whew, the Fool, the Queen of Wands. We have the 2 of Wands reversed. Interesting. We have the Devil reversed. We have the 8 of Cups, the 7 of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. A little defensive here, okay? With the overall energy, we do have the Empress reversed, okay? The Empress, listen, she's all about being comfortable and confident and feeling on top of the world. She's, beautiful. And this is just the energy, guys. I'm not reading like a particular person that has to be female. But, there's something that is fertile about the Empress. This is something about, being abundant to some extent, right? With it reversed, it's almost like I feel for many of you, your confidence got shook by a situation that did not go as planned as expected, okay? I do feel for many of you, this involved a risky situation, whether this was a relationship or this was a venture. For many of you, this is a relationship. For a lot of you, this could just be a wanting to have a new start, right? Collectively just wanting to move on. Some of you, it's actually about moving, okay? I feel that you were really attached to the idea of how things had to play out, okay? With the Page of Swords energy here, now you might be dealing with a air sign, or you may have air in your chart, but this is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, okay? You're definitely being watched, looked at, looking at a situation, okay? I feel that, I don't know if you're dealing with, and this could be your energy too with the Queen of Wands here, fire energy here, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But do you see how this is on TikTok? I feel like you felt like there was a time limit to a situation, whether it was a conversation, the next milestone of some sort of commitment or some kind of project. This is definitely about working with somebody. I feel like this is a partnership of some sort. Someone is being definitely held as high regards. But there's something here in this energy with, and you got 2 pages, which is interesting. But you have the 8 of Cups underneath this. I do feel like if it wasn't you, this was definitely this other individual who walked away. This is something that was emotional. This is something that was unexpected. I feel with the Page of Wands, they may have wanted a new start somewhere else. You may have wanted a new start somewhere else, right? But I don't feel like, it's interesting because I have here on Imagine, we have the 2 of Wands, and I'm going to clarify these cards. But do you see, this was reversed. So the 2 of Wands is about setting a foundation, getting a start. But what they're really pointing out to me is, do you see how she's looking at the skeleton, like the skull? I feel like there's something in here where this person was either haunted by their past or past situations that left them like defensive about combining with this other individual, okay? I feel like if it's not you, it's this other person who had maybe something dark or something which basically skewed their thinking about you, okay? I feel like they were extremely defensive to some extent, and this might be a fire sign. I mean, there's a lot of fire here, so, okay? I feel like something is definitely defensive and someone who's a little bit wounded here, okay? Somebody who is a little bit cautious of having some kind of new start. And I do feel, and we'll clarify these cards, but I really feel like you were ready for the new start. It was like, you knew that there was here with the Devil reversed, that there was things that were, maybe toxic or negative in the way this person thought, but you were still willing to work and communicate with them. I feel like you're watching them. Let's see what's on the Fool, the Devil, and the Page of Swords. We have this, we have Strength, we have 8 of Cups again, guys, wow, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, Strength, Leo energy, more fire energy here. I think you were the strength for this individual. I feel like for a lot of you, this is a relationship, okay? It does not necessarily have to be love, okay? But this is definitely a partnership or relationship of some sort. You do however it fits for you. But this is about giving support and strength to an individual. Do you see how this is a lion? This is not normal for a woman to be petting a lion, okay? It's like, this person is tough. This person has been through a lot, but you are still being sincere and being there for them, okay? With the 8 of Cups again, guys, you got the 8 of Cups twice. I feel that, and what's interesting is, do you see how they're walking right into the Devil? I feel like this individual just didn't clear some negativity. There's something that's negative, right? Where they may have left you out in the cold. And it might have been in a level of you wanted to give them the support that you felt that they deserve or that they needed, and you've been watching out for them, but they just don't want it, right? You know, when somebody's wounded, they don't want necessarily all the time. They might be a little bit defensive on there, or not sure, not trust. I think trust is probably the big thing, right? Tick-tock, 8 of Cups. I feel like this happened unexpectedly. That, you know, there was this timing of thinking that things were going to work out, and it did not. Yeah, we have the Temperance, which again is Sagittarius energy here, which is unbalanced, okay? It's reversed, okay? So this person is definitely not emotionally balanced. Let's see what's on the Queen of Wands here. There, they're going through healing. Look at this. Look at the star here, Aquarius energy here. But this is all about healing or mending, trying to get that flow. Let's see what's on the Page of Wands. The Lovers reversed. Now, like I said, this could be love, about not accepting a situation or having an expectation on something. But I feel like with the Page of Wands here on top of that, this is Gemini too. So this is all about having a choice. And I feel like they didn't feel like they had a choice in a situation about walking away. They were just really stuck in their head. This person may have blocked you entirely, and it was just so unexpected and you weren't, you know. 2 of Wands. Wow. On top of 2 of Wands, we have Justice. On the 7 of Wands, we have the 3 of Cups reversed, and then we have the King of Pentacles on the 9 of Wands. Wow, guys, interesting. This could be you too. I mean, this could be your energy, but I do feel like this is your partner. I think what happened here is this walking away actually left you feeling a little bit not confident. It's like, well, why couldn't I help this person? But I think there's a strong message here of not always having to fix someone else's situation or problem, right? Sometimes you just got to let people know that you support them in that level, but not necessarily fix them, right? They have to go through themselves to get that balance. And that's where the Justice comes in place here. This is a major arcana. This is about fixing something. It's Libra energy again. The 7 of Wands with the 3 of Cups reverse. I just feel like this person has been cheated on. I feel like this person has never really trusted individuals, and it's not something that they were used to. So they're probably defensive or expecting it to turn out that way with you, and they basically blocked you, okay? For those of you where this is just a, you know, friendship or anything, they could have still felt cheated on. I mean, you can still feel used or abandoned as a friend. With the 9 of Wands and the King of Pentacles, defensive, right? But there's that security again that I was talking about. That's Earth energy here. You may have Earth in your chart, okay? So you might have Capricorn or Virgo or Taurus in your chart. But the King of Pentacles, he's grounded, he's secure, he's abundant, right? I feel this person is basically questioning that for sure. Let's see what the angel answers say here. I think this person walked away and you weren't expecting. You just kind of were blown away. I think there was a real strong connection here, a friendship here. You know, you were desiring something that, you know, that you thought was a strong bond, and basically this person walked away. The situation will improve. The situation will improve. I just feel like this person needs time. I feel like this person needs to figure themselves out. And, you know, with this Empress energy, oh wow, the 3 of Wands right underneath this. Wow. So with this Empress reverse and the 3 of Wands right here that was underneath the deck, guys, keep in mind, this is about you setting home, having your own foundation, having that security. I feel like you're retreating. I feel like you're just kind of, you know, letting this person work themselves out. You know that they walked away. I do feel like you're going to get yourself balanced in the situation. I don't think that you're going to, you know, sit in it or wallow in it. But I do feel like this person will come to you. But they're mending. They're definitely mending. They're not ready to approach you, or, you know, people set boundaries for a reason. So keep that in mind. There's this need of wanting to go with the flow. Let's see what some healing messages we have for you. It's hard when you want to help people and they don't want the help, right? It's not our job all the time. And that's sometimes the hardest lesson, is that things are blocked for a reason. And, you know, it doesn't mean that we're a bad person, or, you know, we should never wait around for another individual. We still have our own life to do. Forgiveness. Self-love. Slow but steady. Wow. Forgiveness. I think that you are going to forgive this person. I do believe that. Or this person may ask you for forgiveness, but it doesn't matter in any way. I mean, you forgive for you. You don't forgive for another person, okay? Self-love, this is a big change. This is not just a change for this person, but this is a change for you as well. I feel for many of you, this is the time when we get blocked on situations that it's not for us, or it's not the right timing, right? With the fortune cookie here. It's, to me, just stating that there needs to be some work done on you, right? This is all about your inner journey. And this is something that doesn't happen overnight, guys. Even though we have the sun and the moon here, this is all about changing seasons, working on yourself here, okay? Slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, right? So it's about having that balance, regaining that balance back. And I feel that eventually you will. I feel that you may, and even if this person doesn't come back, I think that you're going to forgive the situation. You're going to learn from the situation, basically, right? It's always something that's learning, a process in there. And I think that's where they're really just asking you to have that open mind here, right? Envision not the loss of this individual, but envision of coming together in a sense where, you know, you're happy and you're okay with whatever pans out, okay? And not force it to happen a specific way, or this person to come in when they want, you know, how it's going to happen, because expectations just give you heartbreak in that sense. All right, guys, if this resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below, and I will see you next time.